this pen.
Today I'm going to talk about why a DUI should lead to permanent license suspension. The specific purpose of this speech is to share why people with multiple DUIs should have their license taken away permanently instead of receiving minimal punishments that are not effective. The central idea of my speech is that drunk drivers are an important issue that must be addressed. Although there are many laws that are put in place to regulate driving under the influence, the laws are not effective in preventing it in the future. Sherry Goddard, a woman that crashed into Sancy Shaw's car with her truck on Christmas Eve, murdering Sancy and injuring Sancy's 6-year-old daughter in the process. If Sherry Goddard had not also died in the car crash, she would have been charged with her 5th felony DUI. I have researched multiple sources and stories to find the information that helps me build my persuasive stance that DUIs are an important issue that need to be addressed in a more aggressive manner. I will talk about current DUI laws, how these laws are not beneficial, why they need to be addressed, and how people can help fix these issues. Many state DUI laws are too lenient and often lead to people getting multiple offenses without losing their licenses permanently. Each day, there are 29 people in the U.S. that die in vehicle crashes that involve an alcohol-impaired driver. This is an average of 1 death every 50 minutes. This is cited from the Impaired Driving Get the Facts article. And here is my visual source. This is a drunk driver crash. And I said 1 death every 50 minutes as my caption. Our teacher, Miss Stevens, has been personally affected by this terrible issue. Her dad was killed by a drunk driver when she was only 16 years old. This must have been truly traumatizing and life-altering for her. Another alarming concern, other than the personal trauma alcohol crashes cause, is the cost of alcohol-related crashes, which is a total of over $44 billion each year. This is also cited from the article Impaired Driving Get the Facts. There is a need for the problem to be solved because the laws that are currently in place do not prevent drunk driving from continuing to occur. There was a sample taken of 2,346 cases of DUI felony convictions between 2015 and 2018, and there were multiple statistics taken out of the sample, such as that there were 820 cases in which people that were convicted of their 4th or more DUI weren't sent to jail or prison. Instead, they were just sent to alcohol treatment programs with a temporary suspension of their license. I cited this from hundreds of drunk drivers still avoid prison despite felony DUI law. In cases such as this, the punishment is clearly not working as people continue to drink with little fear of the consequences. With many cases of multiple DUIs after drug rehab and treatment, it can be concluded that this treatment will not work for these people and much more serious punishment is necessary to prevent any future harm to others. To satisfy the need, license revocation along with jail time has proven to be even more effective. From an article titled Drinking and Driving, Facts and Solutions, the single most effective method to prevent drunk driving is to automatically revoke the drunk driver's license on the first offense. License revocation, along with jail time, has proven to be even more effective. The most strict state law involving licenses for DUI cases is Oregon. For the 3rd conviction of a felony, for a felony DUI in the state of Oregon, the drunk driver will permanently lose their license. Compared to other states, this is the most severe punishment. I cited this from Do All States Permanently Suspend a License on the 3rd DUI conviction? The reason that this will be so beneficial to all states and communities is because most DUI offenders have had a DUI before and are repeat offenders. If the laws were made more strict and licenses were revoked after the first offense, there would not be the possibility for repeat offenses. The majority of the driving population that does not drive while intoxicated will benefit immensely from these regulations in many ways, such as not having to drive defensively or needing to rely on seatbelts as safety, avoiding rural roads, and many other things that are inconvenient for sober drivers. In conclusion, there is a need for action involving the impeding drunk driving epidemic. To take action against this issue, we can increase the amount of DWI programs. DWI courts are effective in reducing drinking and driving while intoxicated. They work with hardcore repeat offenders. They do so by treating alcohol addiction. The recidivism or failure rate of DWI and DUI courts is very low. I cited this from Drinking and Driving Facts and Solutions. Thank you.